Good time of day, be morning, afternoon, and night. My name is Username here. Welcome to this, finally, Civ 5. Again, you already saw that from the beginning of Take 3. This is Take 4, blah, blah, blah. Don't want to spoil that thing in Fallout 3. That's not something I want to do. There are probably a lot of people out there that are just getting into Fallout 3 because of they just now playing Fallout 4, because it's only a few years old now. Like myself, just finished Fallout 3 like about a month ago. Anyway, so instead of one of the normal update videos, I think I'm going to show people in a kind of a long bit of a gameplay video. I'm going to show people what has been going on. So, long story short, I've been using a lot of my free time to make Civilization 5 mods because I really love doing that and adding new nations into this game. So, if we click mods, I'm going to show you the one I've been working on right now at this moment. I finished like a bunch of them in the past. I believe just recently I finished the Enclave mod, which I was accidentally looking at in the past 2 takes. That's why I cut those out. So, if we go over here to mods, blah blah, accept, I know. We see down here, Call of Duty Civs, The Federation. Time to work, soldiers. That's just a placeholder. That's just a placeholder because you have to put something there. Just ignore the rest of these mods. So if we hit next on that, Call of Duty Civs, The Federation, with that turned on over here, and hit single player, set up game, scroll down the menu in the list to The Federation, we see that we can play as The Federation from Call of Duty Ghosts. Oh, now I know what you're saying, and I'm going to just say this once. Call of Duty, up until Black Ops 4, just a pile of garbage, Call of Duty is actually a very good series. It's got good single player. Multiplayer is a piece of crap. Gamers tend to just look at multiplayer games, they ignore the single player nowadays. At least those kinds of gamers do. But the single player is really good. Infinite Warfare, actually one of the greatest games I've ever played. Probably within my top 30. Very fun missions in space. This game, I just recently replayed this because I'm going to make this, the Federation. We have T-90MS, and we have the M880 missile launcher as the unique units. You're going to see a lot of weird stuff here because I copied and pasted Spain, and I've been editing Spain, which is why see it says their original Spanish trait description. Anyway, we're going to start the game. Here's the loading screen. I found this wallpaper on a Google image search. It's of a Federation astronaut. You can tell by the flag. And I love this. This is great. In these early alpha builds of these mods I make, you always have like the original. You always have the original Dawn of Man text, which is what this is. The loading screen is called Dawn of Man by the game files because it is. You're supposed to start in the ancient era, but I don't. Anyway, back to the point. I love these Dawn of Man screens, like in the early alpha. They have Blessed Isabella, Servant of God, Holy Queen of Castile and Leon. Your people greet and welcome you. You are the ruler of Kaji_Federation. Which is what it's called internally in the game files. Oh, by the way, here's one. If I can find it. Here's the Federation, by the way. These are... So, I'm not going to get off track. There's the Federation, just got one city, but if we go up here to in-game editor, which is, by the way, a very good mod, I just give myself a settler just over there, I don't care. We have Barcelona, yep. It still has, like, all of Spain's city names, but I changed the first one to Caracas because I wanted to. See, because that looks finished. It's not finished at all, but it looks finished from here. See? That looks pretty finished. I'm getting a little sidetracked. One more thing I want to show you before I switch over. There's the icon. Federation up there. If we go to help, civilizations and leaders, scroll down to the Federation. Here's all that stuff. Imperial Kaji_Federation, rulers of the New World. Here's something I want to show you. Leaders. Where is it? Somewhere. Yeah, here. Titles. The original titles were Queen of Castile and Leon and all that. And as you can see, as a joke, I put in not the Queen of Castile and Leon, and not the Queen Consort of Aragon, Mallorca, I don't know how to pronounce that, Naples, and Valencia. It's funny. I have Rourke and the Federation. I'm making this. All this is going to be filled out. This is just Spain's crap with no text. It's going to have a modern armor replacement. Up here I actually leave notes for it. Completely unchanged as of this time. Plan to require oil rather than aluminum and be stronger due to the Federation's easy access to oil and jungle start bias. Which means internally there's a line of code which makes them more likely to start in or near a jungle. Especially when making a new map. This is a pre-made map that I saved just so there's no jungle here. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So if we make a nice little jump cut here. Alright, oh, don't need that. Alright, we are now playing as Russia. Spawn a city. Spawn settle is the word. We go over to in-game editor and click players. We can see all the people that are in the game. Ottomans, America, Zulu, that's from Brave New World, blah. Hey, Spain's here. Hey Spain, how you doing? Let's meet Spain. Hey Spain.
Dios bendiga
Blah
a
blah,
aquellos
something
que lo
about
merecen.
heaven and religion, because Spain. Anyway, so if we come over here and we meet the Federation, which is currently now a AI, I switched them, so now I'm playing as Russia and the Federation's an AI. Come over, greet Spain. I love making these little jokes that don't make it into the final version. Greets in Spanish, probably. Probably because he speaks Spanish, I don't know. Does he speak Spanish? Anyway, so you may have noticed the presence of this giant gray screen instead of there is no scene loaded for this leader. So, actually, if you go up to menu options, game options, where is it? Should be here somewhere. Video options. Oh, you can't. Leader scene quality, somewhere in here. Anyway, hang on. We go talk to Spain again. Where's Spain? Hey, Spain. See how
Saludos.
she's animated here? She's animated. I can talk to her. She just moved her arm and all that. There's a setting somewhere that I can't... Nope. Back to options. Video options may not be changeable in game. I think the leader scene quality right there might be the one that does it, but there's a button to change the animation to just a blank image, and every single mod in the universe except Nazi Germany for some reason uses the images. Yeah, there's one mod, and that is Nazi Germany that has an actual leader animation. Anyway, so what? Yeah, the global defense. I made GDI actually. Here's what happened. I made all 5 of the Command and Conquer nations from Tiberian Sun and Yuri's Revenge as mods, and I also copied and pasted the whole XML file, that's a code file, for the diplomatic responses, which is what appears here, and I copied and pasted that, and that's what I use. I just paste that template into every new mod and then modify it. So this is why Rourke thinks he leads the Global Defense Initiative, even though he doesn't. I have not made... In fact, let's do it again. Hello, what brings you to the Global Defense Initiative today? You sure? Yeah. Trade. What do you suggest? I'm pretty sure I wrote that. Disgust. What do you say? Here, I'm gonna denounce him, and then he's gonna yell about disrespecting GDI. Watch. Ready? This is an insult to the Global Defense Initiative and everything we stand for. Now you show what side you're truly on. If it is war with GDI you want, it is war you'll get. Not true, because GDI is not here. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, I've denounced the... Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go to the point. So, there is no leader scene here. There's no scene loaded for this leader. There's no animation. There's no fallback image, which is just a static image that becomes a DDS file. And, I need to play the last mission of Call of Duty Ghosts again, so I can get a leader scene for Rourke, because even though I have 5 images, none of them are up to standards. And I need to play that end scene again, so I can get an image for this, because today I'm thinking of filling out all of these diplomatic responses, but I also want to finish up the leader screen. I also want to do the leader screen as well. So, without further ado, let's cut to Call of Duty Ghosts. Right, here we are in the main menu of Call of Duty Ghosts. This is, as you can see down there, the 2013 installment of shoot people for 15 or so missions, and then have a nice dramatic, the bad guy gets killed. This is like James Bond in video game form. It's like kind of the same tropes every time it comes out, but it's still good and you still like it, at least for me. It's very nice just mindlessly kill people for 15 missions and then enjoy a nice little cutscene where the bad guy gets killed, and sometimes there's some really neat things you can use. Cop the laser gun from Advanced Warfare. Anyway, so here we are, 5 minutes later, fiddling around with some technical issues. Here we go. Let's go to the last mission of Call of Duty Ghosts. Also, if you have not finished this, or you plan to play, this video will have spoilers. I'm going to play through the entire last mission, because I need to get to the end. So we're going to do that. Mission select, ignoring all this. Last mission would be the Ghost Killer, yes. Here we go. Recruit, because... Recruit. I have subtitles turned on, because reasons.
Good men are defined by the choices they make. Logan and I made a choice.
Logan is the player character, and Hesh is the player character's brother.
To Dad.
Also, their dad is dead. Because, well, I did warn you, spoiler alert. You guys in like mission 12. This is like 15, maybe, around there. A couple missions before this. Hang on. Here's the loading screen if you finish the cutscene before the game loads. For some reason, Call of Duty games take really long to load starting at Ghosts. Don't know why. Infinite Warfare didn't really have that problem, did it? I don't know. Might have been. Here we go. 15 minutes earlier. Alright. It's not going to be 15 minutes, I don't think. Here we go. Oh, that guy got super dead. Oh, please tell me it works. Good. Sometimes there's a graphical glitch on this mission. If you look in that direction, it's just like all black. In fact, here's a picture of it. Yeah, it's pretty horrific and unplayable. I just filled it with the options. I don't know exactly what I did, but I made it work. Anyway, I'm going to pick up this chainsaw, which is like a machine gun just nestled in the corner over here. That's a lie. No, I'm not. That's a lie. Yes, I am. Why not? So here's the last mission. There's a base down there. We're on a train. The bad guy's at the front of the train. We have to go to the front of the train and then kill the bad guy. And then after that, in the end cutscene, that's what I want. I need to take pictures of the end cutscene so I can use it as the diplomacy screen for the Civ 5 mod, the Federation. There's so much camera shake in this. Freaking seizure the game. Freaking seizure the game. No, actually, that's Infinite Warfare. I once joked that Infinite Warfare is Call of Seizure Infinite Camera Shake. I don't remember exactly why. I think it's because a lot of things shake. Maybe in the space missions. I don't know. I called it that. This is pretty Call of Seizure, though. Gun is that AK-12? Why not? It's a Russian one. Right. Let's just run around. Remember, another reason I really like the Call of Duty series, even though, you know, science fiction, even though everyone else hates it and I love it, one of the reasons I love the Call of Duty series is that it still does a lot of the things that the first-person shooters from good old days did, which is like backtracking for ammo or exploring for secrets. This is not fully linear. I mean, this mission is because it's train. Freaking infinite camera shake. Jeez, got him. Right, yeah, backtracking for ammo, looking around for ammo, having a moment of like, what's this gun that I just found? Things like that. Also, this game has a mission where you drive a tank, which is amazing. Oop, over there, got it. So, really good game. I'm gonna stop doing that because I can hear all the subscribers unsubscribing to me. Guys, come on, be nice. It's a really good single-player series. Black Ops 4 has no single-player, though. And, yeah, I'm just gonna focus on shooting this guy because everything is shaking because we're on a moving train. Excuse me, Hesh. Excuse me, pardon me. You're in my line of sight, good buddy. Can't go down there. Oh, I can! Look at that! So usually Hesh drops the bridge on the left and I just go over there, but I had no idea I could do that. That's nice. I like that. Anyway, gun's that. LSAT. Yes, please. I love light machine guns. Call of Duty. Anyway, got some ammo for something. Probably my LSAT. Hey, buddy. Let's back up in case there's someone over there. And that magic Call of Duty melee, you know the one I'm talking about. It's not magic. Alright, let's jump up to the rooftops. Excuse me a moment. Gotta reload my LSAT, which has like a scale skin for some reason. Got it. Good. Hey, the jump. Okay. Is this the part where they grapple? Or no? Whoop. Front. Hang on. Good. Got it. Yeah, I'm just fine. I'm okay, Ash. I might play through this game on my channel. Hey, helicopters. This is why I got the light machine guns. This is why I have 2 light machine guns, because helicopters show up. Anyway. Back to how Call of Duty is really good. I just kind of like the, Did that helicopter just disappear from the universe? Might have. Oh dear. This is the This is the part where I have to run forward to the car ahead of the car, of this car that just got hit by the helicopter. Otherwise, I die in a very dramatic explosion. Or a very dramatic, I'd probably fall off the train, actually. Is this the part where they grapple up? It sure is. Dead. Dead. You good? Gotta reload. Just give me about 3 years to reload. Anyway, so I keep getting interrupted by shooting people, but, again, I'm gonna kill that guy with this gun. Why not? He's dead. No, he's not. Hang on. It's the last mission. They have a lot of health. That's why I'm on recruit. Anyway, so Call of Duty is a really good series. It's really good kind of relax and shoot people for 15 missions and then watch a really cool cutscene of the bad guy getting murdered viciously. And it's really good, and sometimes it has really unique missions, like the stealth mission with the grappling hook in Advanced Warfare, or the tank mission from this game. And also every single... I don't have the AK-12 from earlier. Also the other mission from Infinite, also all the space missions from Infinite Warfare, that one. And I think there's really nothing more I can say. I've pretty much said every thought. This is a really good series and I still like it, and I'm actually still a big fan. Not Black Ops 4 though, because it has no single player. Why would Treyarch think that was a good idea? It's disgusting. That's not the point though. I think this is it, by the way. This is the end. So I'll take this, why not? Good gun. My favorite sight on it. Red dot sight's what I prefer. Anyway, so after this cutscene where things happen, we're going to get to have the cutscene where I need to get the diplomacy screen for Civ 5. Yeah, that's another thing Hesh did, by the way. Let's do it.
We can't take any chances, Logan. Even if we fail, Rourke dies. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Generic man going to stab me, generic man going to shoot me, generic man with a rocket launcher, and even if whenever you do, he ends up shooting the train like that, because he's an idiot. Hey, Rourke. Here's the bad guy. Here's the bad guy. How you doing? Can I just aim down and shoot Rourke in the head? No, of course I can't, because that would make sense. Now he's gonna headbutt me. See, it's like James Bond. It's kind of cheesy, but it's kind of cheesy and annoying, and oh, look, the bad guy looks like he's gonna win. He also just shot the good guy there, but things will be fine. This is what the checkmate thing's for. See? Here he goes. Now we're all gonna die.
What'd you do?
Now we're all gonna die. Yep.
It's over.
Alright, now I believe that means the orbital platform's gonna hit the train and kill us all. Well, rip us! Rip in pieces! I'm just kidding. All three of us are still alive because of hand waving, even though we were hit by a freaking orbital satellite. Oh no, the Magnum! Oh no, the Magnum just got bumped towards the good guy. Now he's gonna shoot me, but no, he's not, because Hatch is right there. I'll take the Magnum, please. All right, here we go. Let's shoot the guy. Just kidding. It's out of ammo. See, it's like cheesy, but it's kind of classic. You know what I mean? Grab the bullet and grab the bullet in midair, slow motion. Now I'll shoot the bad guy. There we go. Bad guy's dead. Bad guy's dead. Hey, wait. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You did some bad things, and now your name is on a tombstone, I guess. Ready for the dramatic moment here? So we're gonna drown unless I go over there, so now I gotta go grab my brother over here. See, it's cheesy, but it's endearingly cheesy in my opinion. It's really fun. It's really fun to turn off your brain for a little bit and just shoot a bunch of people. Which is not true, actually, because sometimes you can't flank them, and sometimes they can flank you. And sometimes there is a bit of strategy involved. Also the tank mission, which is amazing. I love that tank mission a lot. Anyway, here's the end, by the way. Let me just clear that thing just above me and go straight up. And we did it, we won. We won. Alright. We're good. Cough, cough, water. Water does not belong in our lungs. Right. Over there. I just realized if I ever play through this game on my channel, if I play through it fully, how am I going to make all these jokes in the main username it plays through if I ever make that? Because I'm making them all here. Now we hold both buttons.
You got it, Logan.
That's true, I did. He got shot through the heart!
Mare,
Alright, we did it.
come in. Mare,
Alright.
you copy?
Well, oh, by the way, the story of this game is all of Latin America, from Mexico to Argentina, united and became the Federation, which is what I'm making as a mod for Civ 5. And then they declared war on America, and then they fought for a while. So that's the entire story. Also, that orbital weapons platform that destroyed the bridge, that's the Federation enemy platform, but some of our astronauts hijacked it in the last mission. Now they're obliterating the Federation fleet over there. So. Also, heroic music, because we did it, we killed Rourke. Bad guy's dead. Right, now I believe, because I didn't actually get the thing yet for the diplomatic responses. And here's the logo of the game, because we did it. I'm going to just put my hands behind my head for a moment. Developed by Infinity Ward, I believe it'll say. This was an Infinity Ward game, right? Yeah, sure was. Sure was. Treyarch makes Black Ops, Sledgehammer worked on Advanced Warfare and some of the other ones. And Infinity Ward makes most of them, actually. Alright. These aren't the credits you would expect, by the way. As, I'm going to put my hand on the mouse just in case. Now that that's done, we're back here. Alright, we're back here. So, if you finish this game, you know what's going to happen next. And it's not going to happen next as long as I keep looking forward towards the fleet. Hesh just looking to the right. This is something I found out, actually. This is a kind of post-credit scene, as you saw. You hear that? Listen to that. Hear that? So, we survived getting blown up by an orbital weapons platform, falling like several hundred meters off a destroyed bridge in a train, almost drowning, and we're both fine. And, Rourke did all that too. He's standing right to the right of me, and he was also shot in the chest. Because reasons. Hand waving. A lot of people hate this ending for that, actually. And the funny part is, Rourke will kick me in the face as soon as I look to the right, because I have control of the mouse right now. And, but he won't if I just keep looking at Hesh. Which is even funnier because Hesh keeps looking to the right too. He's probably looking right at Rourke. Which is great, I love it. This is funny. I can just sit here for all eternity, actually. Yep. Hesh still looking at Rourke. So how you doing, Rourke? Here, I can't look at Rourke, but I can still talk to Rourke. So how you doing, Rourke? Sorry about shooting you in the chest, but that was kind of what I had to do because it's a video game. As far as I know, Rourke will never attack me as long as I don't look at him. Which is great. Hesh, meanwhile, looks at Rourke once again. And, you heard him, by the way. After, like, a few seconds, you can hear Rourke getting on the beach, too. And he's still not doing anything. Hesh is still looking at Rourke. He's still not doing anything. Hesh isn't even reacting either. Hesh can't see Rourke. Which is weird. Actually, it must be like that thing which is a reference to something. If you don't see it, it's not there. That's probably a reference to something somewhere. I feel like it is. If you don't look at it, it's not there and it can't hurt you. That's from something. Anyway, Hesh looks at Rourke once again. So how you doing, Hesh? Looks like you're good, by the way. You didn't drown or anything. So that's good. How about you, Rourke? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that bullet wound's going to heal just fine. I'm probably going to do all this in the username replace through if I ever make it, I just realized. But anyway, so how you doing, Rourke? Sorry about shooting you in the chest, by the way. That wasn't very cool, but I mean, you did kill my dad with a bullet to the head, so, I think it's pretty fair, right? In fact, maybe you deserve a bit more. Anyway, lovely weather today, actually. They didn't really, you know, the meteorologists didn't really predict the low chance of scattered orbital warheads, but still lovely weather besides that. And luckily, it looks like the orbital weapons storm is striking the fleet just in front of us, right? That's pretty lucky. Imagine if they were hitting the shore, right? Man, there would be just a bunch of craters over here. Wouldn't be anything left. It'd probably end up looking like freaking the red zones from Tiberium Wars. There's the Command & Conquer reference. That's inevitable. Whenever I do anything, always reference Command & Conquer. Look, it's an American flag. That's a reference to Command & Conquer in my brain because of reasons. Anyway. So yeah, there's a bunch of smoke on it. Hey, do you think anyone survived the bombardment of the fleet just ahead of us, by the way? Do you think anyone survived that? I'd be willing to bet no. Actually, no. In this universe... Actually, no, because in this universe, we just realized from Hesh and me and Rourke that you can survive falling 200 meters in a train and drowning and also getting shot and be fine. So I imagine that all those Federation grunts over there can probably survive the same thing if their ship sinks. They can just get out and swim back up to the surface and then probably swim to shore, swim to another ship somewhere. We're the United States, aren't we? Our ship's probably going to be nice and pick up Federation survivors, I'm assuming, right? Aren't there stories of that in World War II, like a U-boat sinks something, and then the U-boat moves in to pick up survivors? Or vice versa, maybe? Things like that. Chivalry and war. Both sides acting like humans, because they are humans. Anyway, so how's Hesh doing? I keep talking about everything but the guy sitting right in front of me. I'm still looking at Rourke. You must be waiting in anticipation of when I'm finally going to end up looking to the right at Rourke. And he really doesn't want it to happen, even though he's not going to get hurt at all. Because I'm the player character. I'm Logan. I'm the one that's going to get kicked in the face. And, but Hesh isn't. Hesh is going to be all fine. So he's probably just waiting in anticipation. Hey, wait a minute. Do you think if I wait long enough, then the recon teams that Merrick talked about, do you think they'll get here and they'll shoot Rourke? And then that'll be the hidden alternate ending? You just need the Constitution to wait here for like freaking an hour? Imagine if that was actually in the game. Said that as a joke, but imagine if that was real. That would be hilarious. That would be amazing. Freaking, the only way for the bad guy to actually die is to not look at him. Oh, amazing. It occurs to me that gigabytes later, this is probably going to put a strain on the memory space in my hard drive. That's what I'm looking for. So, you guys want to go see Rourke to the right? Right. Tease it in. Tease it in. Tease it. Alright, gentlemen, without further ado, I give you Gabriel T. Rourke. Standing to the right of us, he's about to kick me in the face. Hey, Rourke. He was standing there that whole time. Ow! Oh, that too. He kicks me in the face and punches me in the face and breaks my arm. That's nice. Steam on? Yeah, Steam Overlay is still on, but I'm just offline. So, I need to take pictures of Rourke here. Oh, Hesh does get kicked. I forgot about that. Sorry, Hesh. I am good. I am on Recruit, though, so everyone's good on Recruit, right?
Would have been a hell of a ghost. But that's not gonna happen.
Look up at him.
There ain't gonna be any ghosts.
That's too close. Can't use that for the diplomacy screen. Imagine that in the diplomacy screen. That should do it. That should do it. See all those pictures I took? That should do it. Stop dragging me off. Stop it. Stop it. No, that guy's my brother. Drag him off too, so we can be together. What? No, that's a terrible idea. Leave Hesh there. Leave. Jeez. Here's a story, by the way. Rourke used to be a good guy, but then he was tortured so bad that he became a bad guy. And, oh, by the way, now here's the actual credits. And there is a post-credit scene, but who has the time for that? Escape, quit, bye. Anyway, story about that, by the way. Rourke used to be a good guy. He used to be a ghost, which is a special forces team in this universe. He used to be a ghost, but then he got captured and he got tortured so bad that he got brainwashed and he became a bad guy. And that cliffhanger ending is him dragging me, the player character, Logan, off to also become a bad guy through that torture. And the end credit scene is just like a brief image of that torture. Anyway, so that's Ghost. Anyway, so that's Ghosts. I'm going to get one of those pictures and put them in the Civ 5 mod, and then cut to that and see how it looks in the game. Alright, so that's a lie. No, I'm not, because the pictures had subtitles in them and the Fraps overlay number on one of the corners of the pictures, because I'm stupid. So, I've turned off the Fraps overlay. And I'm now going to head over to Options, Audio, Subtitles, Disabled. And we're going to do it again. Did I get a checkpoint, though? That'd be nice if I did. And we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Whoop. Yeah, now you can see there's no subtitles. It's very good. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I can see the Steam overlay. That's bad. Wait a minute, where's Steam? I don't think I have the Steam overlay because we're in a loading screen. Maybe that's a problem. I can't ever see the Fraps overlay. Now I can't. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be recording this at all. Especially considering all the hard drive space that I'm wasting doing this. Ah, well, luckily we're underwater, so that's good. Am I going to have to shoot Rourke again? No, I just have to swim out. That's good. Right, let's just be on our way. Does the Steam overlay work? I don't think the Steam overlay works. Well, the Fraps overlay is down there in the bottom right with F12, so I guess I can use Windows Live Movie Maker because you've seen a bunch of videos that Windows Live Movie Maker has the power to take a snapshot and a picture of any point in a video, so I could probably just use that, which might actually be better because I can go frame by frame and select the very best moment I want. I don't know if the Steam pictures have a better quality over the Windows Live Movie Maker snapshotting, though. Either way, we're doing this again. The struggles of Civ 5 modding. And I would like to point out that I had to take, like, the freaking week to learn how to do it. And, always doing stupid things. And always having things break, things like that. Modding is not fun. The final result is the only fun part of modding. To be honest. And the making it isn't too bad, but the final result is usually what you want most. Anyway, so since this is being recorded with Fraps, there should be no Fraps overlay in a Steam screenshot, and I've also turned off subtitles, so that should be good. In fact, I'm going to cut to after the credits, and then I'm going to go completely quiet so you can hear Rourke. because I may have talked over Rourke getting on the beach a little bit. So, that's the thing I'm going to do. Cut! Alright, here we go. I'm going to be quiet now. What the? What's that under the sun? See that black thing under the sun right there? That's hanging off the bridge, never mind. Anyway, so that was the Rourke sounds that you can hear before looking to the right. So we're gonna look to the right again. Hey Rourke, why would you do that to me? Ow, why would you do that to me as well? Like, I only shot you in the face, but, you know. Anyway. Big boom right there. Hey Rourke. I can control the mouse here, actually. Probably pay attention to doing that.
You're good.
See, the thing is, my head is sideways. I don't want the final pic.
Been a hell of a ghost.
I want the picture to be
But that's not gonna
least sideways as possible.
There ain't gonna be.
That makes sense. That's too close.
We're gonna destroy him together.
Alright, I was being quiet because I was focusing on moving the mouse, but I think I got it there. Don't know where exactly, because since you're looking through the eyes of Logan, his head is sideways, so it's not perfectly flat, and I didn't want that. I didn't want you to, like, see the diplomacy screen, and then you look to the bottom left corner, and then there's just the ocean, and it's sideways. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to go put it in the Civ 5 mod and see how it looks. I'm going to pick a moment from that and put it in the Civ 5 mod and see how it looks. Alright, back into Civ 5. With that whole thing, I was only able to get one snapshot, and let's see how it worked. By the way, I had a bit of a cut there just in case I was to spoil anything, like another mod I was working on, because I am working on multiple mods at the same time. Let me just turn on the Federation. Anyway, so the required size for a diplomacy screen is 1600 by 900 pixels. And it turns out that my... Alright, now the narrator's talking. God. Wow, William Morgan Shepherd, I wish I cared right now, but I don't. Anyway, so, turns out I was exactly right. The Steam screenshots are a much higher quality, even after resizing them to 1600, 900. But the Windows Live Movie Maker ones, even though they don't look great, because when they're taken they're really small, it does allow for hand-picking the perfect moment for the screenshot. Anyway, I gotta find a city. And, hold on, let me go over to here, in-game editor, go over to players, Spain here, it'd been funny if Spain was here, and there it is in-game. See, you can tell it's kind of very pixelated. Not great. There's the other one, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I might keep it, I might modify it a little bit. Anyway, so there it is in-game. That looks pretty pixelated, so I'm going to use the Steam screenshot. And if I absolutely need to, I get... Oh, that's interesting. There were black bars in the original screenshot, and I cropped those out, but it turns out in-game is widescreened anyway. Anyway, back to Ghosts. Alright, back here. Subtitles are on. That's fine, I'll turn them off once we get into the game. Anyway, back to Ghosts. I found out that there's actually weird lighting effects that happen, like the edges of the view get darker whenever a missile from the orbital platform is nearing the ground. There are also glares and the big white flashes of smoke when they impact. So that was one of the big problems I'm having with this. I think the perfect moment is about, actually wait, maybe I can time it because I can control when Rourke goes to kick me because of that. Because I can turn right and then Rourke won't kick me, so maybe I can time that with the missiles somehow and get the perfect screenshot. How's Steam? I don't think the Steam overlay is even working at the moment. Don't ask me why, but I pressed F12, there's no Steam overlay. Crap, now there's no Steam overlay, so I can't use the Steam screenshot. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the recording here, and just go back to Civ 5 when I finally get this, blah blah, we're submerged in water, bye. Alright, like 45 minutes later and 4 more attempts, I'm gonna settle on the coast of the river. Alright, like I said, 45 minutes later and 4 more goes of that. I think we got the picture. Build a farm. Doesn't feel like it. No, that's not the thing at all. In-game editor, there we go. Alright, let's see how it looks in game. It took me like 4 attempts to do this. All of the scrapped ones were because of either Rourke's facial expression or bad lighting because of the freaking missiles dropping in the background. There we go. I think that's good. That one looks pretty good. See, 'cause sometimes Rourke wouldn't look like... See, because I kind of feel... These are the tiny little details that I focus on when I make things. See Rourke, see the expression on Rourke's face, the kind of, I don't know, it just feels like Rourke's character, that's a good face for Rourke's character, I guess. You wouldn't have him with his mouth wide open, that would be for a nutcase psychopath in a different mod. And as you can see, there's also this big streak of freaking red over here, and also the blue line, because the other 2 missiles dropping down, but I guess that makes a nice background decoration, maybe? Also, a couple of them, he had his left arm, like, dropped down, not on his leg, and I felt like that looked a bit awkward. Now it looks like he's just, I don't know, all this crap, all this nitpicking, but that looks good. That looks really good. Out of all of the pictures, like freaking 30, 40 of them, that looks good. Alright, that looks good. Rourke of the Federation. It's being made. Right, so that took like 30 or 40 minutes for you, right? This video is probably going to be about 30-40 minutes when it's all edited, but for me that took 3 hours. Actually, no, 2 hours. What time is it? That took just over 2 hours. So anyway, that's the end of that. It's over now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one, but what I hope for more is for each and every one of you to have a very nice day today. See you guys. Bye.